Okay, it's recording. So today we have Lana, who I want to interview to get her experience of how things have been going since she joined the mentorship. So where were you actually at? What were you doing before you actually enrolled?
What I was doing before was I was working full time at a commercial gym. And I was working about like 60 to 70 hours a week. So I was getting out. Didn't have time for, myself or to do anything that I enjoyed. And I wanted to find something different where I can enjoy my life again, but still make the same amount of money or more. So where I was at.
Right. Because were you already trying to grow online or were you starting from scratch?
I was starting from scratch. Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people, they feel like, hey, they want to kind of try by themselves first, or yeah, basically try to make the transition themselves before working with a coach. So why did you feel like you wanted to invest in a mentor from day one as opposed to trying to figure it out first?
Because the type of person I am, I don't like to waste my time.
So savage. I don't like to waste my time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
your post and your message really spoke to me. And all of my life I never took a risk or like a big risk before. So I told myself, hey, if I'm going to change my life, I gotta take, a risk, and I was willing to take it. And I said, what's the worst that can happen? I
Right.
can learn, I can always bounce back. So it's just money. I can always make it back.
Yeah, because I think when we spoke initially, you felt like you wanted to think about it and also like talk to your boyfriend and see whether you were ready, right? So what was your thought process when you were kind of on the fence with whether you should take the leap or not? And why did you decide to actually go for it?
So like I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna go for it, I need to be 100% sure. And once I want it and I'm sure about it, there's no change in my mind. So it was a big investment. I just wanted to be 100% sure. It wasn't like I was trying to, talk myself out of it. I was just like, is this what I really want? Am I ready to make this change? And then also thinking about, like if I'm ready, really. So that's what it was. It was just really like trying to hype myself up and making sure that I'm fully committed to it. It wasn't like the money or anything. It was just, hey, can I do this? And if I'm gonna invest my money into this, am I fully invested with my time and committed to it? So yeah.
Right. Okay. So then I think right now you're around 8 weeks in. And what kind of results have you gotten so far?
I have been hitting 10K for the last the first month I hit 10K. Month I've hit 10K. So I am, I'm really, really happy. My goal is to hit 12 to 15K and then, in a month in new revenue in the future. And then possibly in the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, hit like 20K in a month, keep going up.
Yes. And in terms of price point as well, something that a lot of people are always thinking is kind of like, what was your price point when you first started versus now? Were you always at 3,300 or did you slowly increase it during the time?
It was opposite for me. At the beginning, I actually had a really high price point because I'm not really experienced. But I actually lowered it, not too much. But at the beginning, it was like 6,000 or something for 3 months. But then, for my demographic, it wasn't realistic, but I still wanted a high ticket. So right now I'm usually doing like 2,500 to 3,000 for my plan.
Okay. So that's not bad for someone who's basically never done online coaching. And you quit your PT job, right? How many weeks in did you quit?
Honestly, I quit like a week or two after I started with you.
Mm-hmm.
But how many? I don't know how long that was. Back in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in May.
Yeah. So then after around 8 weeks selling high ticket, scaling your business from 0 to 10K in what, like 2 months, what sort of things are you doing on a day-to-day basis now that you have your time back?
I have a lot more time for myself in the morning. Like I actually created a routine in the morning to just for my mental health. Like I'm able to like enjoy a breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Like back when I was working at the gym, I had to be at the gym at 5 a.m. So
Right.
I literally until like 1 p.m. It's crazy. Couldn't use the restroom. Like I couldn't do anything. I actually set like 2 or 3 hours in the morning just for myself. Like I go on a 45-minute walk. I have a breakfast and I actually like reflect on my day. I get to read. Like I get to do things that I haven't been able to do before, you know, because
Mm.
so just doing things like that, it has actually helped my mental health a lot and happiness.
Right. Yeah, now that you can actually design your own schedule and have your time back. And were you going to travel or is that not really on the menu?
I actually would love to travel. Travel ASAP.
Uh,
Just waiting for COVID to kind
yeah.
of slow down, and then I want to start traveling again for sure. And then maybe come visit.
Yes, I'll come visit you and Dad at the same time while I'm in the US.
Good.
Where are you
Um,
based? Where are you based? Because Dan's in Boston.
no, he's not. I thought he was in like New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey. That's what
How
I
you not gonna know where he is? I do.
mean.
um, he, he even said that he might make a trip to Atlanta with his other coaches or something like that. But I stay in.
Okay, I'll visit you both.
Yeah.
So then, what is next for you now that you kind of scaled pretty quickly? You're making more progress than most coaches make in years. What's next for the next 6 months or so in terms of revenue and goals around that?
In the next, I want in 6 months. I think my 6 months goal. I think right now in the next couple months is just making sure that I steadily bring in like 10 to like 15 grand each month. In the next 6 months, like by 6 months, I want to reach like past 15K a month. Like I want to reach close to 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have goals around that in terms of maybe start scaling with paid advertising or
Yes.
building a team and things like that?
I plan to, once I have more revenue in, I do plan on expanding into like, yeah, paid advertising and like ads on Facebook and things like that.
Yes.
And maybe have another person help me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Or something that we can talk about later down the line. Yes. So, what would you say for anyone who's kind of on their fence and maybe they're scared or it's a big investment or they're not quite sure whether they're ready? What would your advice be for them?
My advice would be just do it. Like you have nothing to lose. You only have knowledge to gain. You can reach your goals. You can reach your dream life. You have nothing to lose. Like, why do you want to be stuck at where you're at and just spinning your wheels and just never get to where you really want to be? Just take the risk.
Hmm.
You have nothing to lose.
Yeah, I love that. So, is there anything else you want to mention?
I love you guys.
We love you, whoever's watching. So where can people find you? All right, guys, make sure you check out Lana at what's your
Lana
handle? Lana
on
Doan.
Instagram, and then just find me on Facebook, Lana Lana, last name Doan.
All right, guys, make sure you check out Lana if you want to know how to actually market the right way. Thank you, Lana.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, girl.